guys, welcome to part 3 of What's the Deal with Tampons. If you missed the first 2, I'd encourage you to check those out first just so you have a good idea of what's going on. You can find links to both in the description down below, and you'll also find a link to part 2 either right here or right here. Yeah, somewhere. It's somewhere. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this series, and I really hope that you'll enjoy this video too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Count down to me playing with tampons in 3, 2, 1. This next one brings us back to the big 3 with Tampax Pearl Active. This is a relatively newer type from Tampax, but so far they don't seem too bad. This box of 36 was $7.29 at Meijer, which was apparently a good deal since on Amazon right now they are $9.99. They're available in light, regular, and super. The box for these basically says everything that the Pearl box does about what ingredients they have and what they're free of. These again have the leak guard braid and the easy open package, but they also say that they have motion fit protection to keep the tampon in place no matter how you move. In opening the box, we see the info packet and the tampons themselves in fun, brightly colored wrappers. The tampons have a similar grip to the Playtex Sport, although it doesn't seem to have quite as large of a lip on the handle. Checking out its expansion, it looks like we're back to the butterfly style of the Radiant and Pearl. No surprise there, since they're all from the same company, I guess. As far as the absorbency test goes, it looked like these ones absorbed about 15.5 milliliters of fluid, or about 3.1 teaspoons. That was just a little bit less than the Radiant and Pearl, the other Tampax tampons. I was kind of wondering if all of the Tampax varieties would end up with the same amount of absorbency, so that did surprise me a little bit. Also, in case you're wondering, I lost the absorbency test for this somehow. It just magically disappeared, so I had to refilm it on a different day, so that's why my nails and the lighting is probably different, so yeah. So yeah, that was the Tampax Active. I tried these ones and liked them quite a bit. They don't have as nice of a grip as the Sport, but overall they were nice to use, and I wouldn't mind trying them again. Next up is L.Organic's Organic Cotton Tampons with Applicator. I got this box of 16 on Amazon for $6.99, and they're available in regular, super, and super plus. They also offer them as a digital version without the applicator. Looking at the box, right away we see that they say these tampons are super absorbent, 100% organic cotton, fragrance-free, chlorine-free, and cruelty-free. The composition is listed as 100% organic cotton fibers and organic cotton cord. Like most of the other organic products, these wrappers are a bit noisy in comparison to the traditional ones, but I don't really consider that a negative or positive either way. Your info sheet is included as usual on the inside of the box. Again, you have cardboard applicators here, but I know that isn't a deal breaker for a lot of people. It is for me, but maybe not for you. Not super easy to hold on to, no lip or grip, but that's kind of a routine thing for the organic versions. Watching it expand, we see that it's another long rectangular shape, similar to the 7th generation. As far as absorbency goes, it looks like it held about 13 milliliters or about 2.6 teaspoons, just like the OB. If you're looking for a good, organic, cruelty-free tampon, this could be the one for you. I haven't tried it myself yet, so if you have, let us know what you thought in the comments below. Last up on our list for today was the most expensive tampon by far. I found these L.Organic cotton tampons on Amazon for $14.95. Luckily, they had a coupon that took $2 off, making them $12.95. Still though, I felt like that was kind of a lot, even for the 2 16 packs that I got. L does say that for every tampon you purchase, they provide access to a pad for a girl in need, which is pretty cool. The materials for the tampon are listed as being made of TCF organic cotton, which means it's a totally chlorine-free bleaching process. And they list the applicator as being made out of polyolefin, which is another type of plastic. They also say that the applicator is BPA-free and that they don't use rayon, chlorine bleaching, or synthetic pesticides. Pro tip, don't be like me when you try to open this. I pulled out this little tab and saw writing, so I assumed it was just like an extra info on a medication bottle or something. So I tried to open it from the top, which was basically impossible. Don't be like me, kids. Follow the directions. Anyway, the wrapper again is not super quiet, but I do like the colorful designs. I may be biased after my dorkitude in trying to open this, but I don't love how this package opens. Trying to pull up the sticker and then put it back down, or even just removing it completely, is kind of a pain. Otherwise, the packaging looks pretty nice. There is an insert over to one side. I did have trouble finding it right away with the way the package opens. The tampons themselves are again compact, which is a preference thing on how you feel about that. They really reminded me of the Lola applicator in both appearance and as well as how wobbly the applicator was. They do have a nice grip to hold on to though. I approve of that. As far as their expansion, again, they really remind me of the Lola. They expand to a kind of tube shape. If they hold the same amount of liquid, I'm gonna start wondering if L secretly stands for Lola or something. It looks like they held about 13 milliliters or 2.6 teaspoons of fluid, whereas the Lola held 15, so maybe they aren't secretly the same tampon after all. So that was the L.Organic tampons. I like what the company is doing, but I haven't tried it myself to see how good the tampon itself is. I definitely will be trying them out during my next period though. I lied to you again. I actually did try this one because this video, again, like I said before, is taking me about 97 million years to edit. So yeah, I found it, surprisingly, very similar to the Lola, in that wearing it was comfortable, but the insertion process kind of sucked. The applicator is just super wobbly, and it's just hard to hold to get it to insert properly. Otherwise, it was comfortable to wear, and I didn't mind it, and again, I like the company. It just kind of didn't really wow me on that front. In case you were curious to see what all the tampons look like side by side after expansion, here you go. It's kind of amazing to me how different they can look while still being designed to serve the same purpose. I definitely think the shape while expanded makes a huge difference as far as overall comfort, but what do you guys think? If you have a favorite brand or type, let us know in the comments below what you like best about it. And if you have one you tried that you weren't a fan of, I'd love to hear what you disliked about it. Please remember that absorbency is far from being the end-all be-all for which tampon is the best. There really is no way to say which tampon is best for everyone, because a large amount of people would disagree on which one it was. In my opinion, the way it expands and the ingredient list should be two of the top factors you take into account when you're looking for a tampon. So that was it for our tampon testing. Hopefully this video has helped you learn a little more about tampons, and maybe you decided to try something new. Or maybe you don't want to use tampons at all and you just watched this video because you thought me playing with tampons all day might be amusing. That's fine too. Either way, don't let yourself be pressured into using a feminine hygiene product that you aren't comfortable with. And don't let anyone tell you that your choice is wrong, unless it's like an actual medical professional or legitimate scientist, in which case you make sure their data is sound and decide from there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little something about tampons. If you thought this was an interesting little experiment, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more of this type of video or want to see more of a particular tampon or brand, let me know in the comments. Then, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. If you're a social media junkie, here are the links to all of my various sites. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And say they're comfortable, comfortable. When I was trying to tell him, he's like, what? What makes it digital? It has a thing that attaches to your smartphone and it tells you when it's time to change it. Yeah.
That would actually be
That would be really cool, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's lots of 7th generation ones, but...
Yeah. Like you're stepping on Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
I can just picture those in like a public restroom and somebody's like, are you eating Pop Rocks in there? Like,
right. L does say that every... They do say...
That's an awesome thing to say.
Yeah. You think, right? So that was it. Was it?
That was a big
that was it.
lead up for that.
Yeah, sure was.